G, you can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds you planted.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an NL Western Division showdown tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Arizona.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ketel
in there for strike one,
Marte.
0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Now he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Popped him up. Santiago has a play, and that's the third out. So now Taijuan Walker is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for
Leading
Taijuan
up,
Walker. I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say
right
it.
Fielder.
I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on itself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Digging in for San Diego. Money Scott. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the back now for the second inning in Arlington. And here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The third base.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Striding into the box, Monty Irvin. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
The bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marte ranging back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Was groomed right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hosmer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Batting 8.
Standing in now, Benito Santiago. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, country breakfast love as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peralta will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now
Into the box now,
right fielder.
Tony Gwynn.
Tony.
Base hit in his first trip.
Gwynn.
First delivery to him on the way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Martin going back. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 148 for his career. As the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Driven nicely into the gap. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now
this manager must have a lot of faith in him. I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, it's offline, so the run will score.
Everybody has bad days at the office,
number 1,
starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Walker removed to first. Runners back. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will return. In now, Steven Souza. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
1 gun in the Arizona third, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Yanked fouled off to the right. Pitch on its way to Avila. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, and it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The bat hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another chance? Monty Irvin 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Irvin
on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch
your attention, please. Now
the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. This one also hit deep to left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, catcher.
Hey, pitchers, you got to start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as they push this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting, right
Stepping
fielder.
in now, Tony Gwynn. Oh,
Gwynn.
could it be 3 in a row? Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Career homer number 149 as the blowout continues. continues.
Must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Now
it's the
second baseman,
all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 99.
Digging in once again, Moose Boomer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch.
The batter,
Moose
number 1.
Boomer becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Scott.
Now here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time for the third out, but it's certain. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now batter.
Settling in now, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' fourth, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. A high fastball is in there. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hey, they've obviously been on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
The catcher, number 9.
The base is empty now after the double play. And now it will be the catcher, Santiago.
Yeah, man, going back to that last last at bat when he hit the homer. That was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the
Trying to
pitcher.
pick things up where we left off. Country breakfast.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Escobar is there to make the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Riding in once again, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Avila.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Just about. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
This guy's happy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
The batter number
Francisco
14.
Lindor now.
Second baseman,
Line shot to first, and there's one away. At the plate, Moose Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there.
Number
That's
1.
Clean. 3 for 4. He's
money.
Locked in.
Scott.
Standing in now, Money Scott, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
He's running.
He swings and misses. Throw down. 1-2. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Flores on to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Monty Irvin. He singled his last time up. As a look, now the pitch. This one's down to third. Lamb comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies
Tim
and
LaCastro
gentlemen,
will
your
grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
For Arizona, number 10, Tim.
And a strike called at the letters.
Oh,
Look high to me, but it's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. A ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The center fielder,
Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Boomer on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that will bring up Eduardo Escobar. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Boomer moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So one.
Your
Matt
attention,
Cook gets
please.
the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Josh Donaldson will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Now batting, first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Eric Hosmer. He's earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Souza is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Benito Santiago. He homered back in the 3rd inning of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the end. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Popped him up. Hosmer moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jake.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Country Breakfast Love. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He came to play today.
The right fielder,
not just
number
only on the
19.
bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Just keeping him close. pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Runner going a second time. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
So digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
The center fielder, number 99.
Into the box, Moose Boomer. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Flores is there. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Money Scott. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Into right field, that's a base hit. Ready now,
the left
Irvin.
fielder,
It's
number
been a
20.
2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Irvin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Shot toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done. That's not the case. He was busting it out of the Arizona. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
Scooped up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Scott is right there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the right fielder.
Ready once again, Steven Souza. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. So coming to the plate, Alex Avila. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Now here's the pitch. This is drilled, but right into the ship. Scott from shallow right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hosmer.
Belted high and deep into right center. Marte ranging back, and it's into the bullpen. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Roll, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Santiago.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Onto the lawn and gone. A solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice on the mound. You almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Greg Holland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this
number
one.
56.
Stepping in now, Country Breakfast Love. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Number 1.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony.
In now, Tony Gwynn. Runners going. Line toward right center. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him 14. Here, and those don't come along every day.
Francisco Lindor.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Goodness, 0-2 now. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs. No get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Love on third. Quinn is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
batter,
ones have
number
that
1.
late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Behind 0-2 now. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's Gerard Dyson starting things for his side
Leading
in
off
the
for the
ninth as they face the
right
improbable
fielder,
odds of trying to come
Gerard
back in this one.
Dyson.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Marte.
Nope,
Ball one. One out, nobody on. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 17-0 the final tonight. The Friars slated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Country Breakfast Love pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Taijuan Walker allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.